live, and I'm excited about this new journey I'm about to be spending with you guys on YouTube. Um, I've been, talking to myself, thinking to myself uh, about just how to start up, going live on YouTube, and it's just so clear to me that my life was destined to be like someone who's big, in these streets. And niggas know me in these streets. People know me in these streets. You feel me? So I may look a little rough right now. I haven't gotten a tape in a while. Just woke up early in the morning, but I want to get this out here to the world, let people know, like, I'm doing this. Like, it's time for you suckers to sit back. All y'all niggas out here streaming and all that, yeah, that's nice, but y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm nicer. I just be watching y'all shit, letting y'all boys do your thing, man. But, it's time for, a real nigga to come out here now and show y'all what I got. You feel me? You feel me? But other than that, man, I want to, remain as humble as possible because, without none of this, God would not allow any of this. Without God, we would not be here without God. So God first, do it all, and, give God the glory at all times. God is the story behind this. And I am grateful to walk in the presence of the light of the Lord, just to be here, just think we could be dead, and that's your story. So I wanted to, hey mama, she wants to say hi. I think she knows I'm on because she sees the camera. So she wants to say hi to you guys. Say hi, mama. And say hi. Say hi, little one. Say hi to the camera. Say hi to the folks. So, like, chat, listen, I'm going to... Okay. So, chat, I'm going to start doing this more often. I'm going to start going live. Because I'm tired of the mediocre shit that I see out here. Certain people out here shooting y'all information. I feel like y'all need to hear the real. Y'all need to see the real. And y'all need to feel the real. All right? Other shit y'all looking at, man, that shit look bogus. But I'm not here to hate. I'm not here to talk down on nobody. I'm just here to pretty much let y'all know, like, it's better out here. And I'm gonna show y'all. I'm taking out my hair right now. Sorry if I'm like not talking as much, but I got a lot to talk about, man. Damn. I've been thinking of like just doing different, experiments and, just experiments, around the world with certain people who, may know me. And I wanted to see if, if I can complete that. I want to see if, somebody really know me. One second, guys. This is like really stressing me out. Got it. So at the moment now, I am taking out my locks, my twists. So what I was saying was, I I feel like, I belong in the spotlight. I felt like this was my throne in the beginning before the pandemic hit, but a lot of shit went down where, it couldn't work out. And I felt like, that's God. I felt like God, you know, said that this isn't going to be your time. Your time is going to be maybe in another 20 years. I felt like that's how God was talking to me and sat me down. And, because when back before 2020, I was, in the industry fucking going crazy after black. So, I felt like that wasn't the way, it was supposed to be for me. So I felt like God reset it. Like he just put a reset button on life and everything stopped. Everything stopped. So I literally, I took that into huge consideration that this was a sign for me. This was a sign from God. You gotta stop. So, so I stopped, and I didn't completely stop. I actually just did my own thing, working for my own self, building my own site. For people to enjoy me, enjoy my content, and I guess God didn't see it that way neither, because that stopped. But it was great. It looked amazing, and I felt like it had a lot of potential to become super crazy, it's popular. Sorry, my hair is very foul right now, so don't mind how dirty it is. Yeah, so chat, W for chat, joining my chat, W chat. So I definitely think before I do shit a lot. I think 5 years ahead of time before I do it, because I know what 5 years, of putting work in and investing in is going to come back. I know how it's going to look. So, certain things I just know that is the right steps to take. And, you gotta be a big boy and put your big boy pants on to make those decisions, because you're taking away a lot from yourself, your family, the economy. And let me tell you right now, the economy is not in a recession. I repeat, the economy is not in a recession. People want to spend their money in ways that it pleasures them. So when people think that money isn't here, money is here. Because people want what they want, so they gonna buy it, and people buy my shit. So I'm grateful for that. That's how I know that we're not in a recession, because people buy my shit. You think content don't sell? Content sells, baby. You better believe it. But as I digress, sorry guys, 1 second. I hate that my lips are so fucking cheap. got it on the first try. Oh, fuck. So, pretty much what I'm trying to say is sex sells, right? People don't want to hear that shit. People don't want to talk about it, but it sells. Alright? It's all over the world. People are getting flown out to get their backs blown out. Okay? All around the world. You know, it's just happening. You better fucking believe it. So, think what you want to think. I'm telling you right now, man. It's a whole nother world of people that's making shit go down because they got money. Money is the root of evil. However you want to call it. I promise you, sex sells. And there's nothing wrong with it. I feel like we're put on this earth to explore each other, to love each other. There's nothing wrong with sex. Can y'all agree? Can you guys agree and tell me that there's nothing wrong with that? But you know what they do? They try to control us. They try to hypnotize our minds in believing that sex is bad. When behind closed doors, those motherfuckers are nasty. The ones who create these kiddie programs for kids, those are the scary ones. Because they know that it's a market for kids to want to watch, and they hypnotize them. They hypnotize their kids. They hypnotize the family. And that's how they get us through these televisions. Damn, how's he tie this shit? Oh. Got him. So yeah, pretty much, man. You know, it's a whole nother world of just foul play going on. But man, just mind yours, man. Get your money up, my nigga. Get your money up. Stop playing around with these folks out here. Alright, you guys who come from a different background, different culture, not America, get your money up, man. Don't be fooled by what's going on out here on these televisions and Instagrams and blah, blah. You know I'm on YouTube, right?
Right, what?
You know I'm on YouTube. I'm streaming on YouTube. So I mainly can't sleep because of my hair. My hair is like super thick and it's really annoying sleeping on a pillow. So I am releasing the braids and making them out to single locks. But they need to be clean though. It needs to be clean. So, chat, what up, chat? Chat, what up? So, pretty much, I got a whole lot of shit to talk about. A whole lot of shit to discuss with y'all. Whoa, that's filthy. My hair is a mess. I need to definitely get this shit clean. I got flakes all over me. So, I just want to talk about like like the struggle it is, for like certain people to get shit going for them, and let y'all know that I feel your pain. Trust me, I feel your pain. Even before I had my fame of, who I am and what I do, it was hard. And, I didn't get the respect that I wanted, that I deserved, because I had to work for it. I always looked the part. I always looked like someone who definitely don't fit in a position where I had to work for somebody. I always looked like I was the boss. I was the one, that nigga. Life is so crazy, man. Life is so crazy. But I feel like life is what you make it out to be, man, because everybody is different inside. Everybody feels different inside. Like me, sometimes I feel like I'm an introvert person. I feel like I'm very introverted. Like I'm super shy to like speak up or talk to people because I may feel like they may not like me. That's just how sometimes I feel. But that's just that's just something I gotta fight. I gotta always figure out. But there's certain times when I feel like I'm not an introvert person. There's certain times I feel like I'm super confident with me and what I feel like, how I look, and I just go for mine. And 9 times out of 10, it always falls through. So something I'm telling myself that's wrong, that other people don't see. So I should look at it like that. And I get in my ways, and I get in my feelings, and I just kind of like fade into black and disappear, and don't want to be there no more. Feelings just feel different. So I just think that chat, what up? Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys for joining in chat. I appreciate the love. I will be streaming more, and I want to find a team. I'm like so serious about the streaming life now. Like I think that it's time. I think it's time. For people to start hearing what it's really about. For a person like me, how I go through things, in life, and how I deal with it. I feel like this is the best way to engage on YouTube. Also, making videos is another thing I want to start doing as well. But like, I want to have like a really cool system about it. I just don't want to just be posting anything. Last time, the first one I had when I was posting stuff on YouTube, it was a pretty cool, way. It was a pretty different way of just going about things on the tube. But I want it to be way more like funnier. I want it to be way more like a TV show almost, in a way where it's set up where it's just funny, I don't know, y'all know who Funny Marco is, but I watched a lot of Funny Marco stuff, and his shit was simple. He would go to people and he would sing a verse to somebody, and they would be like, "What?" He'd be like, "You never heard that song before?" And then he'll just prank them as his song. And I thought that was smart, go about, what these rappers are saying to these people and seeing if they know the song. And then now he got popular by, singing somebody else's lyrics. And now he famous and rich. I want to do stuff like that. But, I don't want to copy him. But I want to, do it in my own way, my own style. Give y'all some enjoyment, some entertainment. I don't want to be like boring or like. I just want it to be like just original, like, funny, dope. You know. But first, I gotta like get out of my ways, my head about certain things, and just go for mine. You know. Listen, God only gave me one, so this is my only chance to make something happen in this lifetime. And can't waste it. It'd be a shame, you know? It'd be a shame. All the information, all the knowledge that I ran into, it'd be a shame not to use that and bring it to light. Show them my funniness, show them my talent, my skills. I feel like I'm a very skillful person, you know? I do it all, you know? That's what it's about, man. That's why I like Speed. Speed was someone who definitely ain't afraid of showing people who he is. And that's what YouTube is about, showing people who you are. You know, now that I've learned the system and how they operate and do things, you know, I want to integrate that myself, and I want to put that into motion and have some shit cooking, doing some fun shit, dope shit. So my microphones are coming soon. I'm excited about that. Can't wait to see how that goes. These videos. Since this is a live, you know, I won't be able to edit anything that I don't like, I want to do or show. So I'm just hoping that you guys can hear me clear. But yeah, you know, it's like, you know, I want to talk about the stuff that nobody wants to talk about. You know, like the super awkward area where it's like, damn, should I be talking about this? But it's cool because I am a confident person. You know, I know that everybody don't have it in them, or certain people do, and they just don't give a fuck. That's how I just don't give a fuck. So, I also would like to help this, you know, community of people, you know, who knows me and who want to get, you know, better at certain things in life that I, you know, I'm good at. I feel like, you know, all right, so we're going to get down to the nitty gritty. I'm a Scorpio, all right? If a lot of you know Scorpios, if a lot of people know the zodiacs and how certain zodiacs move, how certain zodiacs operate, you guys will understand what a Scorpio is. You guys will understand how a Scorpio move. I'm a Scorpio moon sign. Baby, am I a moon or a sun? I'm a Scorpio sun. Okay, so I feel like I like to move a lot. And you know, Scorpios are very interesting zodiacs because, you know, I'm a water sign and I love to swim. So, you know, it all fits into my character and what my zodiac is. And, you know, they say Scorpios is a freaky zodiac. It's the freak zodiac. And I don't disagree at all. I feel like we are freaks. So I feel like I'm very strong in that area. Like, I can help people in that area figure shit out that they need to figure out about themselves in that area. You understand? I feel like it's always been in my blood, in my bloodline. You know, I was just always curious about it because it just always intrigued me. Sex, freakiness. As a kid, I used to watch Howard Stern show a lot, and Howard Stern was a very straightforward guy. A lot of people don't like Howard Stern, but Howard Stern, you know, he showed some shit. He let people know. If you know who Howard Stern is, put a W in the chat for Howard Stern. But you know, me, I feel like I'm deeper than a lot of people because, like, when I watch, you know, certain videos of Kai, and, you know, Kai be bringing out all these old rappers, I be feeling like, yeah, Kai, he showed love to these niggas because these niggas paved the way, you know, when we was young. Like, they showed us how to do it before, you know, now it's done every day by niggas. You know, they showed us how to do it, you know, how to start this rap shit, how to make a video, you know? They did it first, so you have to give them their flowers. You gotta show them their respect because they was out here first doing this shit. So, you know, I respect that from Kai. Like, that's what I would do too, you know? Give niggas their respect, their flowers. You know, I got a platform where I can show people, you know, who people are, you know? I can let them know these the motherfuckers that started the game. You know, that brought light to my eyes when I heard their music, you know? So it's like, man, that's dope. That's what I want to do, man. But with me, I would be like way stronger with these folks because like I felt like I was really with them at that time, you know? At that time. Like, y'all don't even know, like, back then there was this thing called Video Mix, right? Video Mix would come on Channel 37 here in Miami, and it would play, like, all the dope shit, all the dope music, hard music from New Orleans, hard music from Atlanta, hard music from New York, you know? Hard music from LA. It just had all that shit on there. It was called Video Mix. And that's what we would watch, you know, every day. If you want to watch something hard, because, you know, MTV would be playing all that crackers, all that white people music. You know, we didn't really care for that shit back then, man. Growing up in the hood, we wanted to listen to some hood shit. The Video Mix was that station, you know? So it's like, me, what I do, I would, since I'm 36 years old, I would pay respects to all of the old shit that I remember back in the 80s, not the 80s, but the 90s and 2000s. You know, I would go back and I would start paying my respect, paying my homage to daytime and blasting that shit up to the max, you know? That's what I would do. And, you know, I would give them, you know, show them, you know, that they are always thought about, man. Like, their music is going to last forever. And we lived in a great time. We lived in an awesome time. You know, we just couldn't, you know, we took what we can and make sure we kept that motherfucker in the history of legends. You know, so that when it's ready to come out again, the world know that it was them who started it first. You know, it's about showing you respect, man. Letting them know who started it first. Like these basketball players, you see how they show respect to all the old heads that started the game before them in the ABA, before the NBA started, man. Like, that's what you gotta do, man. Because these was the niggas that was out here doing this shit first in front of people. Showing these niggas how niggas was balling way before their time. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy how far we've gone, man. It's just people, man. And that's what I love, man. I love it. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Chat, what up, man? So listen, pretty much I want to go about my day and letting you guys know that I will be streaming and I want to start doing collabs with people. I want to start making videos of seeing if people know me. All right, because you guys are here, right? You guys are on my stream, right? You guys follow me, King Motion, from YouTube, I'm sure. You probably seen me post a video or two. But do you guys really know who I am? You guys really know what I've done before I started my YouTube channel? And I want to start going around and asking people if they've seen me before. Because I always get stopped. People always say, I think I know you from somewhere. But I feel like 9 times out of 10, where they know me from is on that station. It's doing that thing. That thing. You understand? And it's funny because, you know, I know that you're into that shit now. You don't have to hide it. I like when people, thank you, chat. I like when people come to me and say, I like what you do. Keep it up. In my head, I'm like, all right, brother, I see y'all, I see you. You watch it, you know? But it's like, it's crazy how much people say that shit to me. I don't even understand. That's why I feel like I need to post more content. Thank you. Let me put my headphones on. I feel like that gave me better. Chat. You know, it's just funny, you know, I just feel like, you know, you don't have to hide it. You know, and I like that people recognize me, and I like that people come to me and tell me, I know who you are, and keep up the good work. And, you know, I find that, you know, so cool, like, you know, you guys know me, you know? So crazy, and it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people that come to me and tell me that they know who I am. You know, and I like it. You know, I like that feeling. I like that feeling of knowing me. You know, because, you know, what I do is, it's private. You know, it's private for yourself. It's private for, you know, how you go about your life, you know? And, you know, you shouldn't be ashamed. You know, let people, you know, think that it's weird, because, you know, there's people doing even more weirder stuff behind closed doors, you know? Don't let them take that shine away from you, all right? Always love yourself first, all right? Always love yourself first. Don't care about what anybody else feels or anybody else thinks. Always love yourself first. Chat was good, chat. Talk to me, chat. I've been yapping my gums all morning. about 34 minutes straight since I've been taking out my hair. I've been yapping my gums. Talk to me, chat. How you feel? How you feel? My babies are hungry. I gotta feed these cats. So, I want to talk about a lot of things. With you guys, I want to let you guys know, like, the real behind me and how it all started. I want to let you guys know how it all started and, what gave me that fuel to want it to get started, just to get it going. As you guys know, I am 6'9". I'm 6'9". This camera stick can't go up as high, but I'm 6'9". Okay? I'm 6'9". Let's start off there. In high school, I was about maybe like 6'6", 6'7". I was still a big guy. It's a big guy in high school. No, don't like that. I'm gonna just leave it like this for now. So, all right, in high school, I was about 6'6". In middle school, I was maybe 6'3". Somewhat in middle school. Eighth grade, I was like 6'3", yeah. And in elementary school, I was probably 5'5", 5'8", leaving fourth grade into the fifth. So basically the moral of my story is I was always tall. Growing up as a kid, it sucked because, when you're in lunch and you wanted to eat real bad, you had to stand in the back of the line because you was the tallest one. So you had to eat last while everybody had their food first. There's just certain things I had to deal with growing up. So having this height as part of me, it gave me a lot and it took away a lot because I wanted to do a lot. And I was always the jealous type to want it because, I felt like I deserved it. Felt like it belonged to me. Pretty much what I was trying to say is that tall people can't have everything because they're tall, they're big, so it won't fit. I remember when I was a kid, I played football, Optimus League. I was on the Optimus team, trying out for the football team for my city in North Miami. I remember practicing with the team. I remember conditioning with the team, but I never played with the team. And the reason because the equipment couldn't fit me. I guess the shoulder pads couldn't fit on me and the pants couldn't fit. So literally I wasted my whole time playing conditioning for the team, and I couldn't play. So that definitely stunted my love for football. It, it drained the love that I had for football. I was a big football guy growing up. Football was actually my first love growing up. You know, I loved playing it. I loved watching it. And, you know, that Optimus League took that love away for me for football. So, you know, that changed a lot for me. And that's when I just got into playing basketball. And basketball was it. You know, I didn't have to work out in the sun, in the Florida heat, in Miami heat every day. And, you know, I was in the shade and I was in the AC, so I knew that this was something I'd rather be in instead of the sun and on the grass. You know, nothing wrong with the grass, but I'd rather be in on the court, running. You know, so basketball was my shit. Basketball was my stilo. I ran with it, and it took me far. I feel like I made the right choice because basketball is definitely a fun sport, but I felt like I would have made it, you know, in the NFL way easier than the NBA because my height. You know, I knew big guys that played in the NFL, that played basketball first and then made it to the NFL. And I'm not saying that's an easy path to make go on, to happen, but, you know, a lot of people made it happen. You know, I felt like I messed up a lot of choices, you know, choosing the wrong career. And, you know, that's in me, that's all in my head, you know, but I feel like, you know, certain things happen for a reason, and I chose, you know, that particular thing. But I did go far playing basketball, and I'm completely happy with my career doing that. You know, I was the first kid in my family to go to college. I was the first athlete in my high school to play for a NCAA chance, you know, in the tournament. You know, I'm the first kid in my family to go to high school and win 2 state championships, you know, for my high school. I was ranked 16th in the nation, you know, coming out of high school. I was the top ranked kid coming out of high school. I was the most promising prospect at 5-star camps. AAU, played on a great AAU team with great players. I was it, you know, basketball was definitely my thing. And, you know, with time, you only get better, and I felt like that's what was going to happen, you know, so I wasn't worried about it, you know. But that's, you know, if you're, you know, with that organization, that's how you get better, you know. You don't just get better, you know, being by yourself on your own. You don't. You need people around you, you know, to grow. You need a village around you to grow. And that's what I felt like, you know, that's what I needed, you know, is that village. But everything don't work out that way. God had another plan for me. Even though I love basketball to the death, like, I got basketball all over me, like, basketball is me. Very big. I don't think you guys are comprehending how big this shit is. Like, I love it. I love the sport. I love the sport. I love the sport. Basketball it's like nature for me. It's like second nature to me. I don't take basketball for granted because God can take it away from you in a heartbeat. You know, so, you know, you move with life understanding what's important, what needs to be done in order to be successful. And you can't not move that way because the law of attraction won't allow it. The law of attraction knows what it wants and it'll make it happen. So I took that into huge considerations where I may not be able to play basketball anymore. So I ended up working, having a job, getting 2 jobs, having 3 jobs, if you count Uber. And I was, you know, finding a living doing that. But that didn't work out for too long because I wasn't happy. I felt like that wasn't where I needed to be at in life. Yeah, I felt like God saw me on a different scale of, you know, the way I look at life. And pretty much, you can tell, you see yourself at a certain spot where you don't think that you belong. So, you don't feel like this is where you belong. So you know that you gotta go. So that's how I felt, when I was working. Like, y'all wanna know where I was working at? I worked at Top Off and I worked at iPick. I worked at iPick back in 2017, Top Off 2017 as well. And, when they both started, the company was getting big and I was, working there. I met a lot of dope people, working at iPick. And, I was grateful for that. I was grateful for all of, my testimonies, through life, my trials through life. I learned a lot, every day. But, there's always, it was that thing missing where I just felt like, it's not where I belong, It's little, I'm a big guy. I deserve big things. You understand? Like, that's how my life always was. At least till the 6th grade, when I was in middle school and I knew what I wanted to do, but as it's natural human instincts, nerve kicks in and, you get nervous, you just see things and you feel like, damn, what if this happens, So, you gotta just believe that you're it, you're that guy, and you make it happen. That's what I did, I believe. So after after those 2 jobs, I pretty much was like, damn, what should I do now? I already knew what I wanted to do. I felt like in my head that what I needed to do was to get money. And a way of making money is finding out what sells the most. Yeah, you could go the hard route and get into these streamers and how they do things and streaming and hoping, a mass amount of people like your shit and then you just, go from there. But me, I wanted to get on a platform where I knew that a lot of people would know who I am off the rip. And I'd make that impression the best impression ever because, you can't. Real niggas gonna know. Real niggas recognize real, so they gonna fuck with you. And that's exactly what I did. I got on, I got on that platform that I needed to get on to get recognized. And that's what I did. And I always had that vision in my head. I always told myself, like, they need to see you. You're better than all of these people you see on that screen. You're bigger than them. They need to see you. They need to see me. So I literally was like, this is my new route. This is the route I'm gonna take. This is what I'm gonna do. So I had to pretty much disconnect from basketball to get into this lifestyle of a P-star. Life. But as I digress, it was a heavy choice to make because now I have to think about everybody that knows me once they see this shit. I had a lot of people that know me. All right, I felt like I was famous before I even doing porn because basketball, I was so big in basketball, a lot of people knew me. So it was like, this is a big step. This is a hard step to make, to deal with, you know, for the aftermath. I said, fuck it. I said, fuck it, bro. Because at the end of the day, I ain't making playing basketball. You ready? Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah. You want to feed the cats? All right. So let's talk about it. I had goals and dreams of playing in the NBA. I didn't make that. I tried playing football in high school. My coach told me that. I tried playing football in high school. My coach told me if I play football, I can never play basketball on his team again. And I knew what type of team Pace had, you know, because they made it to stage 2 years before that. So, you know, they was just, you know, on the brinks of doing big things every year. But, you know, there was another guy on my team who played football. Even though he played football as a kid, he had that algorithm of knowing how to switch back into playing basketball. But it's like, he felt like I was gonna take away from my basketball skills if I play football and not learn more basketball than football if I play football. So I was really like stuck between a rock and a hard decision because I felt like I could have been something special in football, you know, if I learned the techniques, you know, if I learned, you know, what I needed to learn, you know, to play football. But he took that away from me. Let me tell you something, man. Jewish people are some motherfuckers, man. Jewish people are some motherfuckers, man. If you don't have somebody in your family who knows about life before life started, who could put you on game before life started and make sure that you don't listen to these folks, man, they will fuck you, man. Just for they belief they want, man. You know what I think about when my story and what I've been through? I think about NWA. I think about Eazy-E, you know, and his story. You know, how he met Jerry, what's his name? Jerry Jones, whatever his name is. Jerry, whatever. When he met Jerry, and, you know, Jerry was like, I can take you places. Yeah, Jerry took him places, but Jerry also took from him. You know, what Eazy-E, you know, was supposed to get, you know, from all his work and all his touring and his masters in the music, he didn't master his shit. You know, he ain't solidify his shit as his shit. You know, he labeled it with another company that controlled his music, so they took all of his shit. And I felt like that's what happened to me, man. I felt like my coach took all of my blessings. And, you know, he didn't let me explore my life and how I wanted to, you know, flourish my skills, you know, and just being multi-talented. Because I'm telling you, I was a fast kid growing up, and you know, if I practiced my speed, you know, we had speed training coaches, you know, work with you out on the football field. You know, if I practiced that, you know, I practiced, you know, building strength, muscles. I would have been a force on that football field. I would have been a problem on that football field. I'm 6'9" for God's sake. Yes, I'm 6'9", man. You can Google me, man. Google it. Terrence St. Till. I'm gonna let y'all know, man. Google me, man. I'm 6'9". I'm all over Google. You can Google my bio. You'll see where I went to high school at. I'm 6'9", bro. And you know, I definitely felt like I was taking. I was taken away from, you know, what I was really destined to do. Because with basketball, niggas can make it in basketball. You just gotta play hard. You gotta play hard every second. And my coach always told me that every time. He was like, you need to have a high motor 24/7. If you know what a high motor is, a motor is your heart, and it needs to go 24/7. You gotta have heart when you play the sport. You know? That's what they look for. They look for people who plays hard. You know? Look at LeBron James. LeBron James played hard and he was talented. So it's like he was destined to be great. You know? But you know, that's something he installed into me, he instilled in me, and to know that that's what I needed to move forward, you know, in this world and the next level. Chat, W for chat, man, for joining, man. Appreciate y'all, man. It's been almost an hour since I've been on here. Feels like a freaking decade. My eyes are getting low. I'm getting sleepy. I don't know how all these streamers do this shit, but I can keep going for days, man. I can keep chatting for days, chat. I got a lot of shit to tell you. So pretty much, you know, I just know that I was stripped away from something that I could have been really good at, you know, if I just worked out and practiced. Because the guy that did play football and did play basketball, he made it to the NFL. Now, isn't that a surprise? But he had a family who was super supportive. He had a family who was on top of him every day. He had a family who made sure that he was guided for greatness. And that's what happened. Played in the NFL, retired from the NFL after the first year, and became a science doctor, a sports doctor. He averaged a 4.9 in high school. I averaged a 3.9 in high school. He was always just one grade better than me. He went to the University of Florida. I went to Virginia Commonwealth University, a rising school now, university. He was named Mr. Florida of 2008. That is a huge accomplishment to be named the state basketball player of the state. All right, let that sink in, all right? That's to let you know what type of greatness I was around, including me. Like, I'm 6'9" at that. He was 6'6", 6'7", tall. But I was taller, so I had an advantage. But he had great footwork, and coach trained him to be something special. Coach trained me to be something special, but in my own area. But I felt like he could have sharpened a few bit of areas as well to help me, like expand, my game. But that's not his mindset. His mindset, he wanted me to be Ben Wallace. He wanted me to be the trash play. He wanted me to be Udonis Haslam. Just cleaning up the mess. That's what he wanted me to be. He didn't want me to be beyond that. And that's how they think, man. They want you to be little toy soldiers for them. It's like chess, man. They want you to be pawns, knights, not kings. Rooks, not kings. It's a fucked up world we live in, man. But listen, I'm happy now. I can tell you guys this now. I'm happy I can bring this shit to the light because I feel like it's not fair. I feel like it's not fair. I remember the day sitting down with my speed training coach, telling him I want to play football. He was like, come on. We need you, come out. Test you out. He was on go. I was on go. When I went to tell my coach, he was like, you play football, boy, you never play basketball for my team again. I was like, yeah, that's how it is. Nah, I guess that's how it is then. Remember when I was a kid and I wanted to play football for the Optimist League and I was like, damn, they tried me. And I was like, fuck football. I don't want to play football no more. Fuck the field. I'd rather be inside the gym, in the AC, out the heat. Come on, who wouldn't want that? That's how they get you. That's the mind trick. You'd rather be in the hot sun, burning, getting blacker from the sun crisping you up, or you want to be in the AC shooting, get shots up. Man, that shit got my ass. I ain't gonna lie, I'd rather be in that AC, my boy. What I think about Jalen Duren is a savage, man. He gets everything that he deserves because he works hard for it, man. There's nothing else to think, man. The guy plays hard. He gets rewarded with the best because that's you put yourself in that position, man. He plays hard. He's like the next Ben. He looked like Ben Wallace, to be honest. That's Ben Wallace, literally. Reincarnated. To have that name Ben Wallace under your belt, man, that's a high achievement, man. Ben Wallace ain't nothing to fuck with, bro. I tell you, and I tell you that. I'm pretty strong, bro. Me and Jalen definitely, but I feel like, he got stronger legs, stronger lower body than me, so he's definitely stronger than me. But, back in my time, I'm 36, man. Jalen Duren's probably 20-something, bro. He's young, bro. Back in my day when I was in high school, when I was in college, I played against Blake Griffin. Like, Blake Griffin was my matchup. And niggas like Luke Babbitt, people like Lance Stevenson, who else? What other big names was in college when I was in college? People like Drew Holiday, other big names like that. It's a lot of bigs, man. I don't know if you guys may know them, but they was huge. But Blake Griffin was definitely my challenge. And I felt like I held it down against Blake. Yes, I played against Blake Griffin. I can say that. If you You guys don't know who Blake Griffin is. He played for the LA Clippers. He was a beast. He played for Oklahoma. He was a beast. But as I digress about high school and whatnot, I made a huge decision on, turning my life into the porn star world. Because, I know that how much people watch it would recognize me and know me. And that's exactly what happened. A lot of my coaches were surprised. A lot of my teammates were surprised. And it was something that I knew that if I did this, there's no turning back. So funny. Y'all don't even understand how funny this is. I am your favorite gay streamer. What? Wait. Hey, yo, stop playing with a nigga, boy. You got me fucked up. Hey, yo, stop playing with me, bro. That's crazy allegations to be spreading, bro. Don't talk like that, bro. Don't talk like that, man. You got me fucked up. He said it's okay, man. It's 2026. I know that's what y'all do to get motherfuckers routed up and have us paying attention to that bullshit. But listen, bruh, man, don't play like that. Wrong motherfucking one. Wrong one, my boy. I know it's 2020. I know what year it is, but trust me, nigga, you got me fucked up. Don't play like that, boy. Wrong motherfucking one, boy. I will have a good stream, dog. I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna be streaming more, man. My shit is going to be up more, man. And I'm going to be streaming more often.
Watch the words you say.
What?
Just gotta watch your words.
I know,
The
right?
monetization. We
I
were
know.
trying to monetize on that for
I know, but these fans, they know how to press your buttons to make you say crazy shit. But listen.
You can swear some. I think it's like in moderation.
Yeah. So that they monetize you. They monetize you more the way more you talk like crazy.
No,
Less
I'm just
crazy.
saying sometimes they could turn it off if they don't like
Oh, for real?
it. And it's like random to me. Because there's a lot of
They could turn off the stream.
the monetization.
Oh, for real?
But like some people that do
Just like that massage video outside. How they turn it off.
Yeah. But some reaction channels I see swearing a lot and they have ads, so I feel like they're monetized.
Yeah.
I feel like they pick and choose which video they think is acceptable or not.
Yeah.
That's what YouTube does.
You got to have the faith of a mustard seed. If you believe, man. Listen, I believe I could be a great streamer. I believe that I could take the world by the wind and show you guys what a good time looks like from my POV. And we all just stay blessed, man. We all just be loved. But I just think that, there are people in this world that do try to make other people, other streamers feel like shit by what they say, and it's fine. You guys can talk crazy all you want. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you see the light. Alright?
But like, I still don't get YouTube because do you remember I told you the one girl, this person like fell asleep on their live stream with their ass like out, and then I don't know if they cut
What do you
the
mean
live.
with their ass out?
I don't know. Jay told me this. Like another girl in your community like fell asleep with her ass in the camera, and So she got banned for 2 weeks off doing lives
She got her ass out on camera sleeping.
on YouTube Live, and she for like 3 hours, and she got banned for 2 weeks. But like, how is my shit banned for life when I never even did anything?
Cause you got your ass out every day out there.
No, I didn't.
Well, you turn around and show your ass cheeks.
Because that's what everybody did to show swimsuits before. People are still doing it. Some people are still getting it.
I don't know, man. I feel like, YouTube is strict, so you gotta be careful
Well, what do you mean I did it
what you
every day?
say
No,
and
I
what you
didn't.
post. Like when you turn around, you have this little bikini.
Because
on.
that's what I was supposed to do for those brand videos. Now I'm just not doing it. But
So why are you not doing it now?
because they took away my account.
So then you knew that was a problem.
No, yeah, now, but for every year since YouTube's been out, people have been posting videos like that.
Well, I gotta look myself and see how many people do that shit more and show their ass.
Now, not really, because they have the AI system deleting everybody's stuff like that. But most people is just getting their videos deleted, not their whole channel that they worked hard on.
I just feel like, man, y'all just gotta keep it professional. Keep it
My shit was
professional
very professional. Everybody
all
said
the
that.
time. Then nobody can hate on you. Nobody can take your stuff down. Nobody can talk shit.
But you know that mine was professional, and that's what everybody said to me too. So now I'm just.
I know that's fucked up because you had 60,000 subscribers on there.
40. But
40,000 subscribers.
being careful now. Don't you think they should have warned everybody before one girl, the lingerie brand I worked with, they said one of their girls got their account deleted at 1 million subscribers for posting lingerie. She's been posting lingerie videos for 8 years on YouTube, and all of a sudden they just take it away now.
For 8 years, and they took it away.
Yeah, now.
And she's been posting lingerie. How is she posting it though? Sexual?
No, for the brand, like what I did.
But is she posting it sexual though?
Just trying on the lingerie like what I did for the brand to advertise these products. I don't think it was sexual. I don't know who this person is.
Well, you gotta look at how she's posting it.
Mine wasn't sexual.
But you still showed ass, and that's sexual.
The point is that people have been doing those videos on YouTube since YouTube.
Showing ass?
Yeah. It's not showing ass, it's showing the clothes.
Yeah, but your ass is out.
But that was never not allowed, is my point. So it's not fair for them to all of a sudden take people's shit.
I don't think they should take it away, but that's how they feel. I feel like maybe because they know that you do porn, so they hate it on you.
First of all, don't say that to the live.
They don't know who you are.
No, it's because YouTube had some problems with their advertisers, that the advertisers were getting mad that their video showed up next to a video that they didn't necessarily, say for example, Nike doesn't like that a Nike ad is playing in the middle of a video with someone naked or cursing or whatever the case may be. Nike's mad at YouTube, so that makes Nike not want to work with YouTube anymore. So YouTube's solution, because all they care about is profit, which is from their advertisers, YouTube's solution was to put these little AI bots to wipe out every channel that looks inappropriate to them, whether it was valid or not. Which makes sense, right? That's what happened.
Because they taking away from their money.
Exactly.
So now that, they see that that's the problem, they're going to eliminate
But
it
to
and
be
take it
fair
out.
to the creators, they should have put out some mass announcement, like in your little thing on YouTube Studio, to let you know about this. That they're changing their rules. They didn't do that.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, man. That's just stupid, honestly. You're not doing anything sexual. You're advertising clothes that a company from YouTube sent you. So there should be no reason what the problem is if it's fine for that company to promote on YouTube.
Well, it actually works out better for me because now I can put all of those videos on Patreon, and if someone wants to watch it, they can pay me to watch it.
All right, so you heard her, guys. Follow her Patreon if you want to watch her exclusive stuff. Try-ons, different outfits and lingerie pieces and bathing suit pieces. She looks magnificent in.
If they look up in their dream Patreon, it comes up.
Cheeks is hanging off the seat. She know what she doing wearing the things, but I ain't finna say nothing.
It's South
cheeks
is
is
not
hanging
bad.
off the seat. So, as I digress, I pretty much knew what would be the consequences if I did this, and I was totally content with that because the pace where I was at, it wasn't enough for me, and I was tired of just being regular, tired of making regular money. Just growing up and just experiencing certain things from certain people. I just knew that this path was going to be the best path for me. I literally took all that into consideration and I did what I did and made myself what I wanted to become. And it all worked out. I got famous. I was on this huge platform, company that I loved as a youngin, watched them as a youngin, and they gave me the fame and popularity that I needed to, you know, create fans, get a fan base going, and get other shit going. And that was the plan. Um, like, a lot of people would be like asking me, if it's real, is all that real? It's real in my head because it happened, but obviously it's not real because, they hire these people to work with each other and, you work with them. But I feel like, I've been doing this before, doing porn. And it just always was fit in my character. So I was, it was like second nature for me doing it, and it felt like I was playing basketball in a way because, it's a lot of work. It's not easy work. People think it's easy, but it's not. It's a lot of stop. It's a lot of go. It's a lot of stop. It's a lot of go. You just want to keep going, but you can't. You gotta stop. So, it's not easy, stopping and going. A lot of y'all got a lot of mental block situations going on with yourselves and can't figure out why you can't get on again. That's why it's not made for a lot of people. It's made for professionals, people who can get going easily.
And finish.
People who can
Finish
turn
when
it
you want
off.
to.
What?
And finish when you want to. That's
All
another
right.
key, right?
You said what? And
You
finish?
when you want
Yeah. Normally, sometimes the guy just knows that it's time to finish, and they just finish.
to. Right.
The director be like, yeah, you good, you can finish whenever.
Not do it too soon.
But there are certain times where I remember the director was like, damn, bro, like you can't tell nobody you about to bust. And they just kept it as it is. At certain times, certain times they pause it. Certain times they pause it and they be like, all right, let's get this scene for the pop shot. Let's get this angle for the pop shot. And then that's when the pop shot occurs. Do I like Isaiah Stewart's game? Isaiah Stewart's game has definitely developed. He has definitely became a bigger threat in the game by expanding his range, from three-point line and becoming a hard defender. Like Isaiah Stewart is one of those guys the NBA should definitely worry about because he plays hard. Like Draymond Green, I think, they got something going on in Detroit where they could win a championship if these guys keep their heads on straight. But, listen, life is about chess, man. It's about making the right moves to become great. Oh man, Chad, how long has it been? It's been an hour and 20 minutes so far. It's good. It's good. I feel like, I haven't talked about enough with you guys yet, but I definitely think that we've talked about a lot. Um, I know that streaming isn't easy. I feel like when you stream, you gotta come in with a plan. You gotta come in with a mindset to lock your fan base in to be engaged. So it's just a certain thing you gotta have to become a streamer that you gotta do to become one of the greats. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tap into that shit. Like, it's not hard, It's like starting the news, like becoming a newscaster and just displaying the news every day and displaying information every day and just posting every day and just creating content every day. I feel like that's what streaming is about. And I'm gonna get to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. You understand? And that's what I'm gonna do. Say it with me. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's go high school. What did my classmates think of me? My classmates thought of me as a god in high school because I was just that one high-spirited black tall guy that always was smiling, that always was dancing, always was playing basketball, that always had good grades, always was involved. Like, I was just involved. I was always at parties. We had the Pace Local boys, for the basketball team, the Spanish boys. They always was just there supporting us. And they was just act crazy. And I'll act crazy with them. Those were my guys, Like, the Cubans at my high school, they was the backbone to our high school because they didn't give a fuck. And that's how you have to have a good school, man. It has to be like, like when you go like to another country and watch a basketball game, like that country in the gym, they all like, oh, there's no music going on. They're making their own music with their mouths and they're just yelling. And that energy and the environment is like no other. That's how it was in my high school. Like, we had Pace Local boys. Like, them niggas was crazy, and they knew how to fucking create an environment, a crazy environment, man. It was just sick, man. Like, I had the best, man. I had the best, man. Cubans, they knew what the fuck was going on in their school. We had it the best, bro. And, just with the girls was all fucking local as hell as well. And they was just all with it. Like, I'm telling you, I had the best high school career of my life. Plus, you're tall and you got all these little things just walking around like, that's the basketball player. Man, I was that guy, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. You go to my high school, ask my girl. You go to my high school, every teacher is still the same. And they all remember me just as a crazy motherfucker, bro. It's a funny, crazy, unapologetic but respectful motherfucker, bro. Promise you. And I was happy with that position, living in college, in high school. And in college is a little bit more widespread because I went to a big university. But they knew who I was in college. They knew who I was. Like I was once again big as hell, tall as hell, and the basketball games was always lit. And the city girls and the girls from the DMV area and the girls from wherever they from, they just always knew who I was because like I just always was that guy. Like I always lit. I'm telling you, I was always that guy. You can ask any of my high school, college teammates. They'd be like, T was that guy, bro. I'm sick. I'm sick. That's how I knew like I was destined to be like just a party fun guy because I always was the life of the party. Ask anybody, they would tell you T is the life of the party. Me, I'm T. Y'all don't know who T is because I gave y'all know me as King Louis. But I'm telling y'all, T, they know me. Crazy. But yeah, college, I felt like college was a lot better than high school because college was way much more open and way.
Your parents there.
Yeah, no, my parents was not there. Pretty much, you just, you in another city on your own, your own home.
Like learning how to be an adult finally.
Huh?
And learning how to be an adult.
Pretty much,
Do whatever you want.
you're your own self.
That's how I felt too.
When I was in college, I was my own self. I made sure I was like I respected my family's name. I did the right things. I didn't look stupid out here. I was good, bro. I was good. I was good. I was good, man. I had mine down, man. If you think about the bigger picture when you're in college, you know that it's more after that. But I kind of slipped, kind of forgot about that, and just was stuck into like just partying every day, not thinking about the future. That's where it can get you. So kids out there, watching, focus on the future, but always remember now that's what's going to decide what the future is going to be. So it's a lot, to comprehend and to multitask, but it's what you gotta do to prepare yourself for the next level of the future. So today I am getting a lineup and I'm going to retwist my hair. I think
Today,
I feel like I should do that before I see my dad.
did you hit the person?
I gotta hit her. But I'm hitting up a new person because she works at the barbershop too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I feel like that's a good two stones, one bird. One stone, one.
Oh, they're right
two
there at
birds.
the barbershop?
Yeah, she's
Oh,
right in the
nice.
barbershop. One stone, two bird situation. Honestly, my dad, he's an old school guy, bro. He's not big into social media. Now he's learning more about social media and he's, seeing stuff. But I told him what I did and he laughed. He asked me, this is what you do? He was like, shit, you fucked up, man.
I can see him saying that.
Huh?
I can see him saying that.
Yeah, he said that. He said, shit. Yeah, all right. You can't do nothing, man. I'm a grown ass man. My mom, she told me that she was disgusted. That kind of hurted me when she said that, because I really respect my mom. I really love my mom. And, I feel like I let her down, because that's not where she wanted to see her son at. She didn't want to see her son slinging meat. She wanted to see her son slinging basketballs. My mom been to every game of mine. Not every game, but my mom supported me heavy. And, she deserved it because she put a lot in me to get me to where I, was supposed to be at. And, I felt like I failed her a lot because, she deserves the world. And there's no excuse. But I think that, God does everything for a reason. God keeps your family alive for a reason, healthy and strong for a reason. Just to spend time with them, just to be there with them, just to see them. There's people that don't have their moms and they have all the money in the world, but don't matter because they don't have their mom to spend it on. They don't have their dads to spend it on. I have both. Grateful. I feel like that's how life is. God takes away and then gives you a huge abundance to like cover that up. But I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be everybody alive and healthy and everybody spending money happy, just living life. That's how I want it to be. That's my big dream. But with big dreams comes huge sacrifices. So there has to be a huge sacrifice in that. I don't know what it is, but that's what has to happen. So, when you take all that into consideration, you be like, is it really serious? Is it that necessary to become rich? You gotta sacrifice something?
You don't think you're on the way to being rich?
I do. But it takes time though, for this sacrifice. This sacrifice is time. It's not bad time because I'm having a good time during this time. You doing work with you? I like those shorts on you, bro. They look nice. So, that was a really deep moment right now for me because, I think about every situation why I'm not rich yet. And I am rich. I'm rich in mind, I'm rich in spirit, and I'm rich in my bank. I just think that certain things have to be taken away in order to be rich. Like, something has to be sacrificed in order to be rich, in order to be financially successful. And something has to be taken away. And I hate that algorithm because it's not fair. I don't want anybody to go. I don't want anything to be taken away just so that we can become rich. No. I feel like that's how it should work. That's a curse. It's a horrible curse that should never have to happen.
Then don't think that.
No, but I want to take it away forever. Like, I don't want it to ever be a thing. Like, for anybody, I hate that shit. And it's not a thing, because there are people who are super successful, have all their family members, everything is good. So, that's not a way. Oh, shit, chat. My eyes are getting weary. I've been out here for a long time, chat. There are people out here that be doing this shit for a longer time. I'm like, damn, bruh. I don't even feel like I'm doing this shit right, though.
Why?
Cause my setup, bro. I feel like my setup needs to.
Full
feel like my setup is whack. Like, look at this background. What are y'all looking at right now? It's the
You're
backyard.
taking up like the whole frame, so.
I'm literally pretty much in front of everything, right?
I want a full setup too.
Huh?
I want a full setup too.
Trying to figure this shit out, bro. Like, listen, I'm gonna be streaming, but at the same time, I'm gonna be figuring this shit out. So I want you guys to really, work with me here, and don't give up on me because I'm not gonna give up on you guys. I want to show you guys like how dope it is to be me, and I want to be grateful as well for having you guys support me as well. I feel like I've came a long way. I feel like I've been through a lot, and I feel like I deserve a lot. So that's how I feel. That's how I'm gonna rock. Whether you like it or not, you don't have to deal with it. You don't have to be here. Just know that it's love always. All right? Just know that. Chat, what up? Y'all got any questions? I'm here. You can ask me anything. I am down to answer. Q&A time. Come on, chat. Don't get like that.
Stop now.
So we made plans for today. I made plans to go to the gym, and then after the gym, go see my dad. But I want to get my hair done before I do that. What kind of style do you think I should do? Why does my hair look shorter? Is this shorter?
Shorter than what? Than it was yesterday?
Well, then it was when it's out.
Because it's curly. Once those dreads get straight, they look really long.
I felt like it looks long when it was curly.
I promise. No, I promise. Like when I curl my hair, it's like this much shorter. Then, like, see, it'd be like up here when it's curly.
I felt like my hair was longer than this.
It is when it's straight. I thought you were gonna braid it back.
I think I am gonna braid it back.
They're like pressing keys. Like they could really fuck something up.
Turn them back up.
Like one little button could mess everything up.
What you're doing?
Because I have this thing open that's like has all formulas and all this stuff. I don't know if they did anything to it. I'm gonna hope they did.
But you see, like, I'm thinking about the braids, but I'm also thinking about like my sleep. Like, I can't sleep with those shits in my head.
For what, twist?
With just the
like that.
braids. I can do the twist.
I like when you do good.
The twists are nice.
It looks so like clean and put together.
It does?
Twist, yeah. I don't know why, that's my favorite.
Or I could just get these retwisted and leave it how it is. And just have it just, look clean and just retwist it. So what she'll do is she'll just get the thing and then just retwist it all over again. And then just put it on.
Is that worth paying for? Would that be the most comfortable
It was clean my hair first. Clean the dreads. Alright, so chat, listen, I'm trying to learn the streaming algorithm vibe and trying to get on this boat before I get left. Listen, I know that the streaming world is like 24/7. And I think that I'm definitely worthy. I think I'm definitely up for that challenge. And I think that I just feel like I've been wanting to do this, but I need the people. I need somebody with me. I need a team with me 24/7 that's just down to like to stream my shit every day. You know, and I know it's a huge commitment for that person because he's taking time away from whatever he's doing just to film me. Sometimes hardly not doing shit half the time, just sitting down talking or working out or figuring some shit out, you know? But, you know, it's gonna take a huge, huge commitment for someone to want to film me 24/7 and get that real life interaction with people when they meet me and just get some buzz going, man. Just get a buzz going for me and popping my shit, bro. 'Cause I feel like I do shit really dope. Do shit really dope, man. I think that y'all need to see it, man. Really do. Oh, I am so tired right now, chat.
I'm trying to monetization.
Huh? Am I?
Yeah.
The live?
Yeah.
You can do that now while I'm streaming? So chat, I am being monetized now, so this video will be up and running. But you see my thing is, babe, I want to post a nice picture after this live.
As the thumbnail.
As a thumbnail. What do I do? How do I do? What should I do? Should I just like take a picture of me like just?
Whatever. Can't you just change it though? You've done that before, I think. Okay.
Yeah, I have, but I need to have the picture ready.
But
I want to
after,
say.
you can post it after.
I can post it up after.
How are you sleeping on it?
He's obsessed. Let me see where you are. He never does that to me.
I don't, he doesn't do this to me either. What happened, buddy?
You never seen him lay down on
I
you.
saw Nala use the bathroom.
You saw Nala?
I saw
Look how
her
she's looking at me.
go number 2 in the bathroom.
Hey,
Looked
girl.
like I heard her
Yeah,
use the bathroom. Yeah.
she's been in there a lot.
Without being too graphic.
So, listen, my thing is I want to have a dope layout of streaming content. So I want to make sure that every time I come on, it's for a really dope reason and I'm not here just babbling about nothing. I want to get y'all routed up and I want to get y'all, you know, getting a buzz about my shit. As it should be, bro. One of them niggas, man. Stop playing with me. Come on, man. I need a tape, bro. I cannot live like this right now. I feel like oogly man. I feel like good googly moogly. My sisters don't think shit of me, bro. My sisters, you know, obviously wants the best for me and they think that whatever I do is my choice and they don't think anything else of it. Listen, they know that life is not hard, not easy. Shit is hard out here, so they knew that I was just really trying to get this money. So that's all they think, man. And at the end of the day, it's not like I'm out here selling drugs or fucking robbing banks or scamming motherfuckers. Nah, bro. I'm literally out here just doing what everybody do every day. What's the problem? What? It's because we capitalizing on it, and y'all ain't making a single penny of it. Is that why? I think that's the reason why. Motherfuckers is just mad because they can't get a piece of that shit, so they want to stop it. They don't want motherfuckers to eat. They don't want motherfuckers to be on top with them. Oh, what do you do? Oh, I slang for a living. They don't want to see that at the table with you, man. Hey, listen, with that, man, they can't do nothing about it, man. Cause in life, you're not gonna meet a 6'9" nigga every day. No, it's not how life is made. Life is made for everybody to be different. So any part of you is different. Somebody's gonna like you, man, because you are who you are. All right? Everybody can't be 6'9", everybody can't be black, everybody can't be swole, everybody can't be athletic, built.
Everybody can be athletic. Everybody should be athletic. They should make themselves be.
Not really, though.
You know, some people have better genetics.
Well, yeah, if you activate that muscle, you gotta activate it.
Everyone should try to be more athletic.
But like,
The world would be healthier.
I knew girls that were super athletic, and you know, they was just blessed.
Some people have it easier for sure.
They just, you know, genetically built that way. You know, their parents, you know, comes from their parents. My dad was a very fit man back in his time, so I feel like I'm definitely inheriting his genes as a youngin'. And then seeing his age, and seeing how he aged now, that's how I'm gonna look like when I'm 60 years old. You know, if I don't,
More in shape.
I would be more in shape, right? That I work out every day. It's crazy. It's crazy what you put in the future, when you put in the now, how it turns out in the future. So what you do now is what predicts the future. Remember that. What you do now is what predicts the future, alright? Think about that shit.
I want to try to encourage the whole world to exercise because it's a night and day difference for old people who do end up there's people who are in great shape that still have an amazing life in their 70s, and there's other people that are in a wheelchair because they can't do anything. Like my grandma was in a wheelchair and just sat in a wheelchair and watched.
Because she never moved.
Never moved.
No, that's the truth, man. I feel like it's so true. Like, if you think that you're going to be vibrant at a young age, at an old age, and not work out, you got another thing coming. Because either your hips gonna come out of place, your back is gonna come out of place, your knees are gonna come out of place. You put your right hip in, you put your right hip out. Listen, man, working out is real life situations. Like, being in shape is really important because it will take away from you later on if you're not there. So don't take that shit for granted, folks. Stay on top of that lifestyle. Make it be you. Don't not put your feet on it now, because you will get fucked up later on if you're not working out. I promise you. It could be a condition in your heart. You know, it's moving too slow. You know, your heart needs to be pumping fast, because that's how you know it's working. Blood is pumping in. That means fat is burning. I used to be a personal training director. I used to work for LA Fitness, so I used to know about the stuff and let people know, you know, listen, you need to get a personal trainer. You need to get training going on for your life so that you can stay fit and you can look good every second of your life and not have to worry about clothes not fitting or stomach being fat. You know, you just I always had that locked in, you know, and that was important to me because I felt like, you know, people lacked on having the proper training done for them, you know, and that's not fair, you know. Me growing up in the world playing basketball, I always had a coach, I always had a trainer, and they always prepared me to be great, you know. So I knew that that's what I needed to be great. So that people coming in looking at life and certain things that they want, certain clothes that they want to fit in, certain vacations that they want to go, you got to work out to look good. So you have to train your mind to work out every day to look good. If not, you're not going to look good. You're not. You are not. You're going to look horrible. You're going to feel horrible. And if you're cool with that and you just can move through life with that, then that's you. That's your life, bro. Can't, can't tell you otherwise, man. It's your life, man. You choose. You chose what you want, and that's what you want. Me, I chose to stay healthy. I chose to work out, and I chose to want to live a dope, fun life. So that's what I want to do. Those are my goals. Get it done. That's all that is. Get it done. Oh, God. Chat, hold on. I'll be right back, all right? Give me a second. I don't want my phone to die here. Already.
Yeah. Ow! Someone was I wish we washed the blender. Sounded like Marcy said. I know.
All right, so I was thinking like with the streaming business, right? How should I do this shit? All right, because I want to go to the gym and I want to get my hair done today. And I want to go hang out with my dad and get my toenails done, a pedicure, and clean the car.
You can try to stay live all day, or you could vlog.
I can
edit
vlog
the
it
video.
and then edit it.
Which one would be better?
Well, I feel like I look stupid holding the camera at the barbershop, but that's my mindset though. I have to get out of that mindset of looking stupid holding the camera in front of the camera, you know, while I'm around people. Like that's that mindset of, yeah, like being scared, you know, and I have to get out of that mindset if I want to be a streamer. But this is why I feel like I need a team that's just around me 24/7, just holding the camera. And, you know, people won't give a fuck about that because they like, oh, that's dope. He got his own camera, man. He's
Yeah.
filming his life and he doing his shit, you know? They fuck with that.
But
That's why I feel like I need.
to be able to do it yourself too.
That's true,
Yeah.
but I need to get out of that mindset of me feeling like I look stupid holding the camera, streaming, you know, going live around other places, and you know, it's just streaming. I should not feel like that.
I feel that way
I
sometimes.
feel like this looks a lot better. This angle right here.
Because that's against the
It is against the light because you can see a lot of blur. This looks stupid, but this looks a lot better. But I don't want to put you in the camera and you're not ready to be
I don't care
streamed. But this looks way better though.
Because sometimes at the gym I'll be filming and people like look at me weird, but I don't care. I just like get over it.
Yeah. When I look at this house, doesn't it give you like a den shape feeling, like we're in a den?
Because it's slanted.
Yeah. Doesn't it?
Oh, I should get my tripod.
Huh?
I should get my tripod.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna start bringing my tripod with me everywhere now. But that's just my thing. Like, once I get out of that rut of feeling like I look stupid holding the camera, filming, don't think about it. Cause there's times where I just, you know, thought about it and I, you know, like just like becoming a porn star, I thought about everybody who saw me doing this shit, like what they'll think. I don't care about that shit no more. I don't care about what they think anyways either, because after playing basketball and not playing basketball anymore and working, they was not there for me. I had to figure shit out myself. I had to get money myself. I had to get a job myself. I had to find a car myself. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like, now that they see me at another level in life where I'm like doing a certain different job, and it's not a job that they thought that I'd ever do, and they now have some type of criticism to say about it. I don't give a single fuck. Promise you, I don't care, because like I said, it wasn't there to help me pay what I needed to pay. It wasn't there to help me get what I needed to get. So it's like, they thought should never be into consideration anymore what they think about me, because it's a dog-eat-dog world, and it's a real life we live in where people are going through real problems, people have real debt, people have $0, people work hard for their money, and no time to be in the back, to be a sucker, bro. No time for that shit, bro. It's time to get it and get it good while you can. And this is my time right here, bro. I'm gonna take advantage of it, and I'm gonna do it. I told myself that I'm not afraid of it. I'm not afraid of publicizing my life. I'm not afraid of streaming every day. I will stream every day if it kills me. I will stream every day. I promise y'all. That's dope.
How does it go?
It's perfect the way it is. Not just lift it up.
What's this screw right here?
I don't know. Don't fuck with it though. So it won't get weak and then binge. So now you lift that part up. No? Lift it up.
Show me.
You don't know what lift up means? Lift up. Keep it like that. That's how mine is. So you put the phone like this.
But yours is, yeah, yours is like that. Okay, thank you.
This is dope.
And it twists this way too,
Yeah.
for the phone.
Landscape, portrait mode. We lit! Yeah, look at that ass, girl. I see you, baby. Shaking that ass. Shaking that ass. No, there's an actual song that goes like that. I see you, baby. Shaking that ass. Every song I be singing, she be thinking I be making them sense. It be real life songs that I real life experienced growing up in my real life teenage years. So dope, man. I like putting people on to like old shit that I used to like listen to back in the day. Old stuff I used to watch back in the day. Like just the other day, yesterday I was telling her about the Robin Williams movie Flubber. You guys remember Flubber? When he created Flubber. Oh my gosh, Flubber was so fucking funny. Cause we used to crack jokes on people and call them Flubber. Flubber means fat. But as I digress, I'm happy that I'm streaming now. I'm happy that I'm taking this step, this leap to streaming. And I feel like it's so funny. My life is so funny. Like just the other day, we was at Nikki Beach. We went to the hotel, and we was chilling by the bar. Right, we walked over to the bar. As soon as we walked over, like everybody started staring at me, and they were staring at my girl. And I went to the bartender. I was like, "My man, what's up?" You know, we gave that. And then he was like, "You want me to show you the menu, right?" So he shows me the menu. And then this couple, they're just standing there looking at me, right? And you can see them like just talking to each other, conversating about, you know, who I am or something. I don't know what the fuck. And then they walk away, right? And they walk back to their chairs after we get our drinks. He walks over and he says, "Dude, you're huge." He's like, "You're just a massive guy, bro." Like, he's a white guy, right? I'm like, "Yeah, man, no, I get that a lot. Thank you, bro." Right? I'm telling him this. And I'm like, this is the type of shit that needs to be streamed, that needs to be shown. People just walking up to me just out of disbelief, like, who the fuck are you, bro? Why you look so big? Why? Where did you come from? What do you do? I feel like that's just what they want to know. Like, they want to just be around me. And this is so funny. You know, it's like this random man, he was just like just stuck on me. Like, he wouldn't leave us. We sitting down drinking here, like next drink is on me. I don't know this man from a can of paint. And he just wants to give in to me. He just wants to just do something for me. And then that kind of just was sold me right there why I should just be streaming every day, because I get this type of treatment like I'm a fucking king or some shit. And I don't even ask for it. You know, I just literally just be doing me. I just be chilling. Like, me and my girl, we went out on a Valentine's date to Santorini's restaurant to have some lunch. And, you know, we just hanging out, you know, and, you know, it's stuff like that, you know, people just walking up to me and just like I'm some celebrity or something, you know, it's weird, but hey, listen, I'm not taking away from it. Let it come. I want to welcome it with open arms. Open arms. I encourage everybody to walk up to me and ask me anything they want, because you know they see that I just look different, you know, and that's normal, you know, in life. I feel like to them they think I'm an alien or some shit. I don't mind that. I don't mind being called an alien now these days. Back then, to be called an alien, you would be hurt. You know, your heart would be hurt. Your soul would be hurt. It's now okay to want to look different these days now. So I always thought I looked different back, you know, just growing up. And, you know, I had to deal with it because this is who I was. Had to deal with it. Had no choice. You had to deal with the critics, the comments, the disrespect, you know, but it's part of life. It's a circle of life. And God does everything for a reason. So I ain't mad at it. Taking it in with a grain of salt. Like what they say, when God throws you lemon, you make lemonade. Sweet lemonade at that. The Publix kind. Oh my God. I'm just thinking about this shit, bro. Like, this the different encounters, people like have with me, and when they see me and just feel like they just easily are submissive around me because of my great height. I look at that as, are you people nuts? Are you just willing to just give your girl away just because I'm bigger? Really, bro? Thank you, but no thank you. Alright? I have mine right there, and she is more than enough for me.
Stop it.
Yeah. She is more than enough for me. I'm thankful for you guys' generous offers and handing your wives over and handing your girlfriends over, but no thank you. Okay? It's a lot. It's a lot. So much to talk about. Oh, that one time, that was actually the same day. Like, man, I'm just gonna tell them. We're walking over to Nikki Beach, right? After we dropped our food in the car. We're walking over, and these two girls in a white BMW convertible, they're turning in front of us as we're crossing the street. And these two girls in the car, they look at me, they're like, ooh, daddy. And they like looking in the car as we're traveling. Me and my girl, we just laugh. And she's like, can you put your jacket back on? You know why they're doing that? It's because of your arms. Your arms.
Said if you had your hoodie on.
Because she said my arms was out. That's why they saw me. They was like, oh, that's why they want him. I'm like, no, that's so crazy, bro. Like, what is it about y'all that just, y'all can't stop with big ass motherfuckers? Like, y'all just go crazy for it. It's like really mind boggling how y'all go crazy for it. What y'all like. And they not afraid to show that shit neither. That's why I need to get this shit on camera, man. It is perfect moments for this type of shit, bro. I feel like all my engagements with people are like supernatural. People just attract to me, like just because, they just see a nigga like, damn, he big as hell. I promise you, man, I kid you not, I don't lie about shit. No need to lie. I just know that God does everything for a reason. God does everything for a reason. Like, I'm telling you, growing up as a kid, I thought I was ugly. I thought I would never get bad bitches. I just thought that I was not made for this world. I was a social misfit. I was antisocial as hell. I didn't know how to have a conversation with people. I was scared. I was an introvert, nervous. But you know what helped me? You know what got me out of that rut? This was in 2015, before becoming a P-star. I meditated. I took strong beliefs in Buddhism, religion and learning the life of Buddha and what nirvana meant. For those who don't know what nirvana is, nirvana means happiness. And that's what Siddhartha's whole journey was about, was the route to her happiness, the pursuit to her happiness. Well, I feel like the pursuit is like a race. It's more of the journey to her happiness. And Siddhartha was on that path of finding her happiness, her nirvana. Right. And, I told her this story that, that got me to where I am today as a human being, as a person, and just to control and understand life, understand the way of life, understand how to deal with life. And that is the way of dealing with it, is meditating and understanding the 7 sources of your body and then your toes. Yeah, the 7 chakras, of understanding that and letting that control yourself into a better state of happiness and just listening to it. You have to listen to your body and listen to and feel your body out to understand it first, because it all starts within you.
Can I add something?
Of course.
I think nirvana also means like enlightenment. So that would go into like opening your third eye and ego death and kind of ascending to another stage, which kind of ties in with what you're saying.
Yeah, because the first chakra starts here, in the middle.
But I think some Buddhists, it's like a thing they're trying to reach their whole life, and maybe they will, or maybe they won't, or maybe they'll reach it like once they actually are not alive anymore. But yeah, I think it also is a state of happiness.
But I feel like you can reach it even with you alive.
Yeah.
Too.
I think it's also like heaven, kind of.
Because meditating is how you reach that.
No, they're supposed to reach it.
I don't know if a lot of you guys meditate, but meditation has helped me understand how to deal with life. I had a friend, who told me about when you have a thought in your head and it's clouding you from making the right judgments, you have to look at that thought as a balloon. You can't hold on to that thought and let it cloud your judgment and how you go about life. You have to cut that thought out so that you can land back onto reality, land back on the ground, and know that everything is clearer here than that judgy cloud thought in your head.
That's a nice analogy with the balloon. I would say, but don't try to like you can't stop your thoughts.
No,
like
the thoughts
just
go
let
on.
them float, like the balloon.
Thoughts go on.
Like the
you
balloon,
just have to
let it pass
go.
by.
Yeah, you have to
but
let
if you
that
try
thought
to
go.
like be like, I'm not gonna
But
think
if
about
you
this.
stick to that thought and you stuck on that thought and that thought is just clouding your head, then that's when you mess up, because now you don't see anything else but that thought. You have to let it go. And that's one of my problems I had growing up as a kid, as a teenager, trying to, hang out in the real world socially with real people, with real lives, real money, all that. You can't think too much. When you think too much is when you get left behind and you're not set into actual reality. That's when you gotta let go of that thought. Cut that balloon off to drop back into reality, drop back into what's real. Alright? So that's something I've learned growing up as a young adult in this real world. And me, I was huge on smoking marijuana. So I felt like marijuana affected, my thinking process because, you know, I felt like chronically it helped my body, but mentally it didn't really help it. So I wanted to figure out why marijuana mentally wasn't right for me. And I found that answer. And that answer was through meditation, was through breathing, was through,
We should meditate together.
yeah.
We never do that.
Yeah, I would love to get back to it. And it helps you, just understand a lot more what needs to be done when meditating. What you say here? Hey, how are you? Chat, we're good. Abilas Pak, probably from Afghanistan. But so yeah, just try to focus more on meditating, all right? Focus more on meditating, focus more on breathing, focus more on listening to your body and knowing that what your body needs is, and everything is gonna be fine. Everything is gonna be fine. No matter what you go through, everything is gonna always be fine. Just always knowing that the situation that doesn't shake your world up, even though if your world is being shaken up,
You
don't
still
worry
have the
about it.
power to control how you react and your thoughts about it. You still
Exactly.
can control your inner world, which is the most important.
Exactly. And you don't let that affect anything outside of that because it's not being affected. It's only being affected in your head because you think it is.
The vast majority of people's problems is made up in their head.
Right.
Obviously, there's some circumstances where you have problems facing you right here, but if it's in your head, if it's about the past or worrying about the future,
Right.
that stuff should never
It should
happen
never
because
affect.
the only real thing is this moment, present moment. So if
Exactly.
you're okay in your body right here, keep coming back to that belief that nothing can touch you.
Exactly.
Obviously, there's circumstances where that's not going to apply, like extreme
Everyday
cases, but-
moments, right? Exactly.
But most people's suffering is all made up in their head.
All in your head, bro. All in your head. That's why I say meditate, man. Meditate. Go outside, sit down and meditate. Listen to the trees, listen to the wind, listen to your bones, listen to your heart, listen to you breathe. And just do it every day. Just do it every day. And I encourage you guys to read the Book of Buddha. Read that, man. Read the path that Siddhartha took to find her happiness. It's important.
Look how long your hair is if I pull this.
I know your color is longer.
It's like down to here.
Yeah, no, it is long. You right. So I just feel like certain things like that I want to talk to you guys about just to help get you guys understanding a lot more and how to cope with with the people that try to mess with your heads. Don't let that shit get to you, man. Fuck all that, man. Worry about yourself. Focus on yourself, your business, your family. That's it. Work. That's it. Don't let that shit get to your head and make you feel like you don't deserve that. Because everyone deserves a happy life. Alright? So your time is coming. You just have to be patient. You have to know what you want. And God will handle the rest, I guarantee you. 100% guarantee. So for the rest of the day, I told you guys my plans. I told you guys how I'm about to go about the rest of my day. I want to do this every day. I want stream every day. And I feel like streaming is good because I can vent and I can, speak my mind. I can tell you guys how I feel. And, we can talk. We can get shit going. I really do want to get to the point where I give out great advice to people, and you guys take it into consideration, or you guys don't take it at all. But I really do want to start helping you guys like a life coach, a mentor, and putting you guys on game, letting you guys know what's real, man. And stop hearing shit from other people that I feel like are just ain't real, bro. Like, they are not real. They now just going through some shit, bro. I'm telling you right now, I been through this shit already, dog. And I want to put you guys on game, man. Stop holding out on you guys. Start giving you guys game. Call my shit called I Got Game. You ready? I ain't even dressed yet, cuz. I gotta get dressed. Why you look so good for her, bro?
How?
Why she look so good for her, dog?
What
Her
looks so
legs. Her legs look good.
Too thick.
You too thick?
My legs.
They rub together?
I probably shouldn't wear these shorts.
Let me see.
I'm gonna be complaining.
Turn around.
I'm saying because if I get on the treadmill, I'm gonna be complaining.
They gonna be riding up or some shit?
No, I don't care about riding out. I'm talking about just chafing
Oh, yeah.
my inner thighs.
Yeah. So we
Just-
could wear
I never
black
wore
now?
that.
See?
I never wear his jacket yet.
So if you guys didn't know, yesterday was the New Year's for the Chinese. So happy New Year's to everybody. Hope you guys start your year off with a big blessing. Hope you guys start your year off with positive in the air. Hope you guys start your year off with love and aspiration for greatness and to generate more love within each other and to promote just being positive. That's all it's about. Being positive, spreading love, spreading great energy out to one another. What it's about. Stop all that hating, man. Hating's bad for your blood. Hating causes stress. Them niggas praying on my downfall. Them niggas praying on my downfall. Oh no, Ted, but that's still tall. Show you these little niggas how to ball. I feel like I should continue streaming, but I have to get ready and I have to get dressed. I should get dressed while there's 0 people on. Should I care that there's 0 people on? Alright, people are gonna watch.
But should you cut it off and get back on? Or you want it to be like a 20-hour stream? Do you want it to have that? Okay.
So you're gonna have to hold the camera while I'm driving.
Okay.
And I need to take my Cardilax peptides before I work out. I want my granolas. Do your girlfriend like smoothies? Yes, she likes smoothies. Babe, can you put the smoothie blender in the wash machine? And the wash machine.
You put it
Yeah, she likes smoothies. She actually made me a really good smoothie yesterday, a strawberry smoothie. Yeah, hit the spot after that workout. Oh.
strawberry, banana, almond milk, vanilla protein powder, and honey.
Like,
I don't know why they're being so needy right now. You ran over there.
you're standing up. 3 more.
That's weird.
Yep.
I did a video for Patreon before.
You did?
Not see.
Is it all empty? Yep. Yep.
What the fuck? I gotta edit it. I gotta edit it. Where's the last one?
Zip out of there.
Oh yeah. I have a picture. I wanted to send it.
Chat, cleaning my hands before I inject myself.
I have a picture for you. Check it out. Are you gonna not be able to look at your resume?
I don't know. That's why I need 2 phones, bro.
If you would minimize that to the side screen. You should test it.
Scary ass nigga.
See if you minimize it if the screen cuts off. Or do you already know the answer? Shut down your screen.
No, it's still on.
That's it.
Damn. My headphones died. I gotta put my headphones back in, chat, because I need these for the. Chat, clean your ears, all right? Very important that you clean your ears. My ears are not cleaned. TMI, but clean your ears, chat. But hello, Solomon Hebrat. Welcome. Welcome to this episode of I Got Game. I want to put you guys on, man. I want to help you guys with the struggle, man, because I know the struggle is real. All right? I know that the struggle is real. I've been through the struggle. I am the struggle. Struggle is my last name. I don't know anybody who's been through the shit that I've been through. Shit ain't no joke. So right now I am dosing up. I am getting these peptides in me. This is Cardilax. What this does is it regenerates my cartilage, it regenerates my tendons, it regenerates any weak tendon in your body that needs to strengthen up faster than the usual healing process. That's what it does. It helps with that. And I take it every day. Well, I try to take it every day. Because I need it. I take 10 milliliters of TB 500 BPC. It's my first dose. My first dose right here. Taking my second dose now of Cardilax. Gotta re-up because I am running low on my BPC. I take 20 milliliters. I don't mind showing you guys this. So recently I just had surgery. I tore both of my PCLs playing basketball. And basketball is my love, if you guys haven't noticed. So I want to do everything to get back to playing it. So, you know, I look for the right resources I need to heal faster. So this is Cardilax right here. It comes in this powder form. What you do is you dilute it with bacteria water. The bacteria water dilutes it, and then you can inject it. Pretty much how it works. So it looks like this. That's this. Pretty much. All right, now that I've gotten that in my system, I'm going to get dressed. And I'll be back. I guarantee, I feel like my knee feels 100% stronger every day. Today I have no aches, no pains in my knees. Thank you. I see y'all normally come on when I walk away. What's up? Y'all don't like me chat and talk too much? Y'all don't like talking to a real nigga? I need to get dressed for the gym. I say I lived a great life. I lived a fun life. I want to live a longer, fun life. That's the plan. I think that you should dream big, never settle less. Always dream for high hopes. Don't settle, all right? Dream big, don't settle. There's no space for that. All right, I'm gonna get dressed right quick. Oh shit, Jay, what up? My dog Jay's on live. Kiss from Jay.
Oh, okay.
Jay, what up, my dog? What's happening? Yes, your boy's in the biz now. I am going live 24/7. Every day I'm going live, Jay. I'm gonna be like you out here. I see you out here doing it big. I'm about to do it big like Kiss from Jay. Everybody, W, Kiss from Jay. Shout out to my dog Jay out here, man. She repping it. She is a big streamer now. She is popping her shit. She not playing with you, man. That's how it needs to be done, man. And Jay is very professional with her work. Everybody, y'all should definitely follow Jay, Kiss from Jay. She does her thing out here. We've been good. We trying to figure things out, just like you right now. We trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure this streaming thing out. I wanna hit it in an angle where it don't miss. And I feel like that's how you should attack the streaming life, the streaming world, and to getting people more intrigued and interested in the content that you post. And me, I feel like I have the perfect niche to become a really fun streamer, become a real live streamer, and get like the real, you know? And that's what I'm going with it. And if I see the vision, you know, you vision it, it will come true. You just have to vision it. You gotta believe, you gotta pray. God is gonna make it happen. Shout out to Kiss from Jay, man. Yo! That's my dog, man. That's my dog. She is popping, man. She's doing her thing, man. Listen, for all you streamers who think that it's no light on the other side, there is, man. There is. You just gotta keep digging. You just gotta keep digging. You gotta keep grinding. You gotta keep figuring out ways to make it big, you know? Like in the streaming world, you know, just cause it's like so many people have become famous from it. Why can't you? What's the difference? What is the difference? What is your difference to why you think you can't become? Nah, you can become famous. Just gotta figure it out. It's there. I'm telling you, it's right here. It's written for you right here. Right now. It's where it's at. So don't sleep on it. Do not sleep on it. Get on your grind. I've been sleeping on it for a while, man. And trust me, I don't only just sleep. I think. I like vision this shit. Like, I just want it to be a certain style that it's like one of them other niggas like, damn, I boy that on there. He on his thing. He doing his thingy thing, man. But like, I feel like I should definitely be on that wave right now. Listen, I understand. Listen, times be like that sometimes, but good. Listen, happy belated birthday. You understand? Happy belated birthday. Keep doing your thug thizzle, all right? Look who it is. Look who it is.
I know. I wish you were able to come for your birthday.
Don't worry about it.
Have to
You
meet
got
up
more
sometime soon.
birthdays coming. There's gonna be bigger and better times to pop off for your birthday. I promise you.
Or we go to Atlanta sometime.
When we come to Atlanta, we're gonna visit you. We're gonna go on live in Atlanta, and we're gonna pop our shit, man. That's how it's supposed to. You did.
You ready to go to the gym?
Yeah, we're about to head to the gym. She got her gym clothes on and shit, looking all tight. She ready for the gym.
I feel like I look like I just woke up.
Me too. Oh gosh.
No makeup.
I feel crazy right now. Crazy man.
Because you need a tape.
I need a haircut. I need a lineup. I need my hair done. Yeah, a whole bunch, a whole 9.
I like how you too, Jay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You too.
And Jay, let me know when we're gonna do Kinky Infusions again.
Yeah, I missed that. I had a good thing going. Just because their account got deleted, I feel that sucks.
I know we did it one time since I had the new account.
Right. Everybody who's on here, W Kiss from J, follow Kiss from J. She's popping, and she ain't stopping neither. So.
And follow me too.
And follow
Siren
my baby,
Seas
Siren Seas.
is the new name.
She's popping, and she ain't stopping neither. Turn up. Turn up.
Are we keeping a stream on to head to the gym?
I'm thinking about keeping it on.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you working today?
Today I am working on.
I want to do back today.
Yeah, I was gonna think about doing upper body today. I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably do upper body today. I've been slacking a lot on my upper body, working more on my lower body. But I'm gonna figure it out when I get there. I don't really know. I'll be doing and thinking about it as soon as I get there.
Yeah.
I should leave this here or take it with me.
Take it with you.
But they can't watch me get dressed. It's illegal for YouTube.
I see you with your shirt off.
They can?
Why not?
You coming in?
Yeah. Leo almost broke the balloons before.
How? You almost
The balloons.
Valentine's balloons right there.
Leo chewed the string so that it came off the thing.
It's a little
It
Valentine's.
separated from the thing. I retied it.
How do you do that?
Because he chewed it.
You let him chew it.
This room's such a mess.
Well, I'm not showing that mess.
Kinda. I gotta pick up all this. Actually, I'm gonna put some water in the flowers before we go.
Chat. I'm about to get dressed right quick. Oh yeah, Jay, I'm about to be live on here 24/7. I ain't playing with these folks. I'm not playing. Let me get dressed right quick, chat. Chat, I'm so excited about this, chat, for real. Y'all don't even understand. Like I've been down to stream my entire life, but it's like, why not? Why can't I stream? Like what's so hard about it? There's nothing hard about it, man. You know, if you want to tell people your life, man, if you want to show people what real life looks like, man, then you stream. You show them what real life looks like, bro. Give them that. You know, certain people could do it because they got money, they can relax, they can keep people around them 24/7. You know, I feel like I deserve to be in that lane, bro, because people deserve to see a real nigga. Hold on, Chad, I'll be right with you. Just looking for some gym clothes. Get dressed. Be right there.
Door doesn't open sometimes.
Why do you say that?
What?
Why?
I don't know. First time I pressed it, it doesn't open. Okay, I'm ready.
Tu listo?
That means ready.
Yeah.
Listo?
You know Spanish, right?
Yeah, sometimes. So still people. Got one viewer. A viewer of the hallway.
I told him I'm getting dressed. Just bear with me, chat.
Sorry, 10:36. Can we do like an hour and a half max in the gym, and then you can go do your other stuff here? Oh yeah, I want to post this video before we're done. On picture.
Chat, I think I need to go and buy some more gear. I'm running out of gear. So chat, listen. I want to put y'all on game. You see these right here? These will keep you pumped. And I'm talking about pumped right here. These will keep you jacked. This is probably the best thing ever. I'm gonna start promoting these a lot more. It's called Rugged Max. These are vegan Viagra pills, and they last in your body for a good 72 hours. And it's the best feeling in the world. Don't worry, I'll tell you more about it. I'm actually due for a dosage. I'm actually due for my dose. All right, Chad, I got a question to ask. I want to know what y'all think. What pair of shoes should I rock today? So chat, when I go in the gym, I go in the gym with the mindset to work out my game, skill wise, playing basketball. Hold on a second. Chat. Which ones? Which one's the D books or the Wimbies? Which one's chat? The D books or the Wimbies? I'm going with the D books. I've gotten a really good feeling about the books. I want to start breaking in these shoes. They've been feeling a lot better when I wear them without my insole. My insole adds a little bit more height, but they feel a lot better without them. And I want to try working out with them without them. They're very heavy though. Heavy pair of shoe. But let me test them out. I wonder why he made his shoe so heavy like this. I get the fact of protecting your ankle. Not this heavy, D-book. Off to the gym. We out, chat. Chat, hold on, I gotta take a leak. We gotta start somewhere, right? So I'm not mad about my viewers right now. I'm gonna continue streaming. Just know that. out. I don't like it like that. It's not fitting to me. Hard to get in the car. Fuck it. Burn it down. Until I find the need to tie it back. That's when I will. You ready? Hold on, let me adjust my. Okay. Chat, we're out. About to get these games in.
I don't know if I want to film in the gym with my.
I feel that. But I am. Taking 2 today.
I'm not taking out today. So I can.
Smells like cat food. Get her, buddy. Good job.
Hey.
Good job.
Rio.
Good boy. Beat her up.
You see Kay on top of her like that.
You felt my pain, bro. Like, bitch, what are you running for? What would I say? I'm just playing. You hate when I say that. Good boy, buddy. You ready?
Don't cover that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Should I bring the shrimp on or no?
Babe, if you want, bring your mind. Because I'm not streaming anymore. I'm streaming every second of the day.
Grab my phone.
How you forgot your phone, bro?
Because it was like over by the sink.
Oh, let's do it. So this is what I gotta do every day, just sit here live. Babe, can you get an apple for me and wash it? Oh no, stop now. Cause I can't stop and you can't stop me. And we two soldiers, we ain't dying. We keep rolling, na 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 na. Chat, what's happening? Chat, what's good? What's popping in? Listen, man, I know how hard it is to build followers. I know how hard it is to get the popularity you want it to be. Thank you, love. But I feel like Rome wasn't built in a day. I feel like if you want that popularity, you gotta put that work in. It's not magic, it just don't happen. You gotta make it happen. Make this shit happen, chat. There's a way we can make it stand. Probably like close that top and like spread the
And
legs out.
see both of us, or just see you?
Yeah, see both of us.
Like
Or
over here,
like,
maybe?
Put it down.
This is how I did it before.
Stretch it out.
But we had it in, we had it in the other mode.
Can you put it right there? Can you hold it between your legs so it doesn't fall back?
It's not gonna fall. The charger's kind of messing it up now. If it was tilted down, it would be seeing us correctly.
Chad, it's a beautiful day today. It's a beautiful day to get content. It's a beautiful day to see the world. So I'm gonna go see my pops today. Going live with that. You guys get to see my pops. Ask him any question. Promise you he's the funniest man in the world. See, this is my thing though. Like, people over exaggerate with the hype of streaming. Like, there's times you're gonna be sitting down like this, the zero thing on your mind to say. Nothing on your mind to say, but it's like, that's fine though.
Well, because people aren't streaming 24/7.
Huh?
Kai streams 24/7.
What?
Yeah, but he's like going somewhere, or like has people over, or like doing something, right? He's not just sitting there.
Someone holding the camera, so it doesn't matter.
But he's not just sitting there by himself, like doing nothing.
Well, we're going somewhere.
No, I know.
We're going to the gym.
I'm saying it's not gonna be probably boring
But
times.
there's certain times, he is just sitting down in his room,
Yeah, and he's on.
talking
Yeah.
and chatting.
But no, lots of people stream like that. Why is that an issue? But I feel like they'll do something like they'll start playing their game or whatever.
Start playing, come over. But like, that's how I want it to be though. I want it to be like just random people coming over, talking shit, having different, agreements about certain things and just making it interesting, man. But that's how I want it to be. Chat, I promise you, my streams are gonna be live. My shit's gonna be so hard. I'm gonna have dope with people over. Pulling up. Showing love. Helping me build my content. That's crazy. We haven't been to that LA Fitness in a while.
Yeah.
So that I kept going straight. I could have right.
Why? We're going to this one?
No, to go around.
Around where?
To that LA Fitness around. I could have went that way. Went to the LA Fitness.
To the Glades Road? This way it's faster, I think.
So it's like, I just feel like how most people get seen. That's her baby. She posted it online. Adorable. What's that car?
How does it look like? It doesn't look like anybody to
You see
me.
her face.
I don't see it. I see an alien baby.
An alien baby.
Babies look like aliens.
I think babies look like aliens. Babies look like babies.
Like aliens.
I think we look like aliens.
Babies look like aliens because they're like bald and shiny. That baby has a good amount of hair, actually. Sorry, I didn't interrupted you. Keep talking.
Well, no, it's just like when streamers think that they got that awkward pause in conversations and streaming. Like, that's totally fine. Like, I get it. There's nothing to talk about. That's totally fine, bro. Stick with it. Guarantee you, stick with it. Don't feel like your life is an empty void of just nothing. No, there is something about it. Something special about you. Something special about me. And I'm gonna show y'all. Not just a shit talker. This apple is so good. Oh my god. So I had this conversation about, is it littering throwing an apple outside? I think that it's
no,
not.
but you could throw it out at the gym though, with the napkin I gave you. But no, it's not littering because an animal could eat it.
An animal can definitely eat it out the ground, eat it off the floor. So, I've been taking a lot of supplements, and it pretty much boosts my metabolism and speeds it up to burn fat. I say it's something really serious to get into if you're trying to lose weight, but it's also important to eat because you can get you can feel awkward at times when you take the pill, and certain people don't know how to handle it. So, you know, if you're gonna do something like that, obviously know what you're doing before doing it, taking it. I'm talking about the pills, the supplement pills. These supplement pills is made to burn fat. And in order to do that, you know, it makes you feel weird. It just revs your body up differently. So just learn what you're doing before taking it. What do I gotta say? Also, if you're out here trying to be a calm driver in the streets. I try to stay calm, man, but there's a lot of weird people that drive, man. They don't know what they're doing out here. I'm also excited about the microphones. I can't wait for that. I feel like that's going to be a great addition to our content and everything we do, because you know, you guys will be able to hear a lot more. You guys will be able to understand what's going on, listen to our conversations. Like, I'm sure right now you can hear there's a big engine roaring and my voice slightly, but with the microphone, it's going to project that way better.
Actually, we could be completely muted right now.
Oh,
by the way.
Because the car?
Because, yeah, there's been times I tried to film and I learned the hard way that when I arrived, it
But that's what I'm saying. If we had fans on here, they would be telling us.
I bet it's muted because, and if you don't have it into Apple CarPlay, it won't do that. But I bet it is because it did it to me.
I guarantee it is.
It did it to me.
Cause don't you remember we was making our video and then it kept muting out the sound?
Yeah, of the car backing out. Yeah, because it did that to me. I talked for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes straight,
so
and it was
go
a
back
silent
and watch this
video.
It's silent the whole time.
Yeah.
Until I get out of the car.
I was so mad. It's because of something to do with it trying to connect.
The car connects the phone.
It doesn't make sense why it can't hear us, but that's why. So if you can get it to not connect, it will work.
That's good.
Hey, what?
That the car chokes.
I know.
So what? We in the gym for about a good 30 to 40 minutes en route.
Okay.
Are we buying the plane tickets today?
Yeah, do you want to?
Yeah. Sure. Before it gets higher. Before the prices change. Let's spend more money. See, this is my thing, man. I'm like so big on the awkwardness of going on stream. This is why I don't want to go on stream, because I feel like I don't have it all together. So it's like,
Why do you feel awkward?
I just feel like there's nothing to say.
You don't have to say something every. That's what I'm saying. Most people are streaming like them playing a video game or doing something, chilling with other people.
Even that can get boring. I'd rather
it
chill
can get
with other
boring.
people, or I'd rather go out and do those experiments around people and asking people for certain things about me or.
But so, do you only want to stream when you're out, or do you want to do it?
Like, why can't you hold it between your legs?
Because it's annoying. It's uncomfortable. I got it now. Holding
Fix
with
it
my feet.
straight though. Why are you like playing? Fix it straight. You don't understand what straight means?
I don't like the way you're talking to me right
Why
now.
can't you understand?
You hold it then. Nobody can hear us. We can talk when we get to the gym.
Us?
Yeah, but this part is like, we should have just started a new one at the gym.
No, it's not really straight.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Obviously, you don't actually want to stream all the time, because if you did, there's going to be moments where you're not doing something exciting. So.
Well, that's the thing. It's like I gotta like not feel like that. I gotta not think like that. I gotta just feel like, fuck it, I'm streaming. You guys gonna watch me whether you like it or not. And just figure out what to talk about. Just talk about certain shit that that people want to hear. Talk about. Like what are everyday situations that people go through every day that they need to talk about to get off their chest. What's going on right now in this world that got people fucked up?
Jay just did a video. You know how she's doing the videos, her and her husband. They did one like current events going on.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
How to do that.
I like what they're doing with
I
that.
want to go in. I want to look at certain events that's going on and write it down, and then sit there and talk about it. And then if I run out of shit to talk about, then that's when it's done.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no need to force it. No need to force streaming, bro. I don't want you guys looking at me like, nigga, your shit's boring as fuck. Nah, I home, my shit looked at like, nigga, your shit is
But
fun.
it could, like, that's why YouTube and, like, the internet is so random, because what's boring to somebody could not be boring to someone else.
That's true.
Look at the people posting just, like, morning routines. That's fucking boring. But to some
But it's
people like to watch
it's like
that.
only 20 seconds of shit.
No, there's people that post, like, vlogs of their day, eating, doing their work,
The whole entire day.
working out, just doing laundry. Like, there's people that post that, and to some people they like to watch it. To others it's probably boring. So I'm sure same with my content. Some people probably think it's stupid and other people like it. So
I
just
feel like
be
it
you.
depends on the person too. Like they like looking at this person digs, person sexy, you know, and that
Yeah.
helps out a lot.
Obviously that helps.
Y'all think I'm sexy?
I still don't think they can hear us. I bet that's why everyone's dropped.
Excuse me,
Because a couple
please
people
don't
came on
forget
and
your
dropped
phone.
back off. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this definitely if it's plugged, they can't hear. But I think even the Bluetooth connection.
at 54?
What? 54. Oh,
I can't stay on too
you
long.
should just put it on the
Low power mode?
Why don't you have it in your? I have it in my drop down menu. The low power one.
Where's that? Look, I can get off the account and it's still here. I can get off the app.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
good.
It's great.
I'm not gonna bring my tripod in today.
Dookie. So chat, we've been going for almost 2.5 hours now. We've been on chat for 2 hours now, babe. Yeah, right. Real good. Oh shit, my water bottle.
I'm gonna do arms.
You doing arms? I'm gonna go shoot the naked centerfolds right quick.
What's that mean?
Shoot the ball. You never heard that?
No.
Naked centerfolds. It's basketball. It's in a basket. Alrighty. Made it to the gym. Alright, babe. I love this gym. I love this gym.